Hello, strong people. A little bit of a different video right now. I'm actually in between sets on deadlifts. So I was going through my comments and someone had asked for me to either slow down one of my axle press videos or do a tutorial. So I'm doing a tutorial. Let me set this down here real quick. So this is going to be, I don't really need the belt for this. Take that off so I can breathe a little better. Okay. So, just doing it with a plain old axle. So, if you're unfamiliar with an axle, a couple things. It's thicker than a regular barbell, and the sleeves do not rotate. So, and there's no whip. It's a very difficult bar to use. So, but step one, whenever you're getting ready to clean an axle, your foot stance. I do basically deadlift stance. It's really just pretty much the same thing. That's where I feel like I'm the most powerful off the floor. That's where I feel like I can get the most pop. So step two would be your grip. If you're strong enough, do double overhand. The bar will not rotate with you like in a barbell. Like you see Olympic lifters, they do hook grip. And whenever they do their stuff, the bar will rotate in their hands to make it easier to clean. This will not do that. So just know, whenever you do double overhand, you can't just flick it, most likely. I do continental, I don't ever do double overhand. My grip is just not that good. My hands are too small to do it, I think. So I'm going to grab it over under. So, and then we're going to be doing the continental clean today. Since that's the most popular one, it's what pretty much everybody does. So, also, about where you grip the bar, this depends person to person. So I don't like to do a whole lot of moving around with the bar in my hands. So I grab the bar wherever I feel like I'm going to press it from. Meaning, if you press narrow, clean it narrow. If you press wide, clean it wide. I don't think everybody would agree on that, but I've always cleaned it at the same position on the bar where I'm going to press it from. So about here is where the bar is going to be, maybe higher, somewhere around here. But so hips, I push my hips back and then push them through. So back, through, up. When I get here, I pop. So at no point should you really be pulling with your arms. These arms should not really pull at all. So when I pop and it comes up, and it looks like my arms are pulling, but they're not. The bar is floating up to this position, and my arms are just kind of guiding it. If you pull, you could tear a bicep doing this on this hand. So what I do, pop, I flip my hand in the air, and then from here I try not to pause. So I'll do a real quick run through. Pop, into the rack. And that's not overly popular, I don't think. Some lightweight guys do it, but a lot of heavyweight guys, they'll sit here, and then they'll do a little pop, get it switched, and then this part, this is kind of like a push press. So dip, push, and then from here, for my press, I squeeze my glutes, upper back's tight, dip, push, drive. The press itself is fairly self-explanatory. I don't know, I don't think about the way I press the bar too much, so I struggle to think about that one in terms of technique, but the clean is a very technical movement. So as I said before, deadlift stance, hands about where I'm going to press it, pop, flip in the air, catch, pop. I wouldn't say to do that as a beginner. As a beginner, I would absolutely recommend pop, set it here, or even catch in midair, flip, and then catch it here, sit, get a feel for the position, and then go. A lot of pros train it this way, so I'm not saying my way is better, I'm just saying that's the way that I try to do it because I don't want the bar sitting here all day long taking the life out of me. Ooh, excuse me. And if you're a smaller guy, or even a big dude that doesn't have like, you know, a power belly, if the competition allows, you can also belt clean. So if I had a belt, I just set the bar on that and then pop from there. I prefer doing one pop from here to here. Some dudes, they don't have as good of a pop from here, so I'll pop one up, get it like here, pop it again here, and then kind of rotate under. I'd say that's more prevalent whenever the axle is fixed, meaning the weight itself will not rotate at all. Because like whenever you're using standard plates on an axle, the plates could still rotate because there's a little bit of free space between the inside of the plate and the barbell. So the plates could rotate somewhat, but on a fixed axle, nothing's rotating. Whenever that bar spins, it's all the weight is rotating in your hand. So that's why you see like Eddie Hall, he'll do pop, pop, and then he'll roll it into position because that whole bar, all 400 and some pounds, whatever it might be, is rotating in his hand. And then he uses that to get into position. But if you can nail down the clean, then the press is the easy part. So, oh, my knee that popped, I don't know if you heard that. But I think that's about all I got as far as tips for the clean. If you have any questions about it, if I went through that too quick and you want a specific part broken down even more, let me know down in the comments. But until then, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.